Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Saturday. It's the 2nd of December 2023. Gonna look at the 10th race from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Get 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at the feature 10th race from Aqueduct, and sorry for no full card, full stakes preview from Aqueduct this weekend. Just had a very crazy week. I'm in the process of moving. Everything via this room is basically gone in this house, so I had movers over today just to get rid, well, actually get rid of everything. We're starting off fresh, so this house is basically vacant other than this room. So it's been a long week, so just didn't have an extra time to look at the stakes races to give you my full thoughts on those. But I did have time to look at this 10th race from Aqueduct, which is the Cigar Mile Handicap. Before you go further, I'm also seeing Kiss tonight, which is going to be cool, but that's for another day. 10th race from Aqueduct, Cigar Mile Handicap. It's a grade 2 event going for a $500,000 purse race for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 12 horses going 1,600 meters or a mile on the Aqueduct main track. I'm going to take the 2-horse Averso Mischievous as a top selection. 211 10 7 in the superfecta. 211 10 cents. 211 10 7 super. Top selection 2-horse Averso Mischievous. This 3-year-old colt by Into the Mischief here. Brad Cox trains. Christian Torres gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 20th of October at Aqueduct, a mile in the grade 249 6, and the horse won by a half a length that day. He was a little bit wide, but he settled well towards the front of the pack. He quickened up nicely, and then he went away with it. I thought that was a very good, strong run. Refreshing here today to a little bit tougher horses, but with buyers going up and up. I think he's sitting on a good race, and I think he's going to get a good trip to win. I like that Brad Cox is giving Torres the opportunity to run against the big boys, ride against the big boys here in New York. I think that's good for him. Two back in the Harrods Creek at Churchill, 7 furlongs, 23rd of September. He won by 3 1/4 lengths that day, and he had basically a dream trip. He stalked all the way around the race course a little bit wide, but when he quickened up, he ran a career best 95 buyer, first time stakes quality horses. Nothing bad about that race. And then a lounge race for 115 at the Spa, 7 furlongs, 5th of August. He won by a neck that day. A dream trip. He got the lead, and he held on to the race. Very, very good run. He's been very overbet in spots. And debut last year here at Aqueduct, he actually placed at 65 cents to the dollar. Came back to win in Churchill in the Slop Derby weekend by 2 1/4 lengths that day. And the final race of Derby Day, actually. Came back to run at Ellis a mile in a lounge race where he finished second by a head, where he just missed late. Came back to win at Saratoga at just over even, and won just over even in the Harrods Creek. Last time out, it was the highest price he's ever been, 5-2. So not a bad price on him that day. Somewhat, but I like how he's training well since the last race. Coming here, he can definitely win. I think the 11 horse here, Hoist to Gold, is a horse. I bet him 2 back last time actually in the Brewers Cup Sprint, where he just didn't do a lot of running that day. But prior to then, the Phoenix, he went for fun. His race in the Pat O'Brien, I thought he just had a little bit of a weird trip that day and a weird ride. But if there's a pace meltdown, he can definitely win. He's always closing up. Watch out for him at 8-1, and even the 10 horse here, Accreditive. His place in the 49er, he just couldn't keep up that day. My question is, can he keep the mile against these quality horses? He kept the mile in the Wilson Mile at Saratoga, but that wasn't against the toughest horses, so he had everything his own way. But coming here against some tough horses, that's going to be his biggest question. I'll use him on the ticket, but I do have questions about him. But to recount my selection for the nightcap, the 10th race here from Aqueduct, it's the Cigar Mile, the final big race of the season here in New York. Usually the final grade 1 of the season. Gonna take the 2-horse Averso Mischievous. Give kudos to the 11 horse Hoist to Gold and 10 horse Accreditive. 211 10 7 super. 211 10 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Hit 5. Good luck, everybody.